During the 2024 presidential election, Donald Trump insisted repeatedly and falsely that he doesn't know anything about Project 2025. Never heard of it. He's obviously not involved in it, And of course, there was that video from, I think it was like 2021 or 2022, where he was on stage praising the Heritage Foundation for coming up with the plans for his next administration. So he knew everything about it. He knew about it for years, but repeatedly lied to the American public. Nope, I'm not doing it. Project 2025 has no place in my administration, he told us. And the one member of his campaign team, I should say, Paul Dans, who also was an architect of Project 2025, he became the fall guy. They got rid of him, so Paul Dans was no longer around. But Paul Dans is, of course, still around. And for some reason, Politico decided to interview him to see what he thought as an architect of Project 2025 about the first 2 months of Donald Trump's second term. And according to Paul Dans, again, an architect of Project 2025, one of the lead guys, here is what he had to say about the implementation of Project 2025 in Trump's second administration. It's actually way beyond my wildest dreams. It's not going to be the easiest road to hoe going forward. The deep state is going to get its breath back, but the way that we've been able to move and upset the orthodoxy and at the same time really capture the imagination of the people, I think portends a great 4 years. We had hoped, those of us who worked putting together Project 2025, that the next conservative president would seize the day, but Trump is seizing every minute of every hour. I'm not sure that you'd be able to implement Project 2025 without Donald Trump's ability to bring people together and Elon Musk's ability to focus the direction of the work. Now, I'm not going to argue that they are not implementing Project 2025. They absolutely are. But what I am going to argue is that Paul Dans seems to be living in this alternative reality where this administration is doing things that the public likes. Like, he clearly says that. Like, the public's imagination with it is just great. They friggin' hate it. Polls that have come out over the last week show that literally everything Donald Trump and Elon Musk have done, the public doesn't like. Donald Trump is now underwater on his approval for handling all of these issues, from Ukraine to the mass layoffs. The public does not like what they are seeing, and they are seeing Project 2025 in action. But maybe they don't care about the public, right? Maybe we destroy these institutions enough, there's no way for the next Democratic president to ever rebuild them. Okay, then what about the judges, right? How's Project 2025's implementation holding up in the courts? We all know the answer to that. They haven't won a single case, not one. Now, granted, most of these lawsuits have not actually come to a final verdict. However, all of the preliminary decisions that have been handed down by the courts have been against the actions of the administration, which of course come straight off the pages of Project 2025. So the courts are telling you this ain't legal. The public's telling you we effing hate this. And Paul Dans is out there like, oh boy, this is beyond my wildest dreams. Hell yeah, brother. Good luck with that. You are, in fact, destroying the federal government. You are technically getting everything you wanted, right? The public's just the one that suffers. So you may have thought that this is some kind of mandate for leadership, as you call Project 2025. But trust me, this is not going to work out the way that you think. As Oscar Wilde once said, there are two great tragedies in life. One is not getting what you want. The other is getting it. And right now, the folks who authored Project 2025 are in fact getting everything that they want. But based on the public reaction, based on the court reaction, this may be the last time in their existence that they ever get what they want. Because the public is not going to be so kind to them next time they go to the polling booth. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.